My sister just lost her husband with 3 youngins in a new house and no job. What are the right moves here? Did he have any type of insurance policy? 401k? Look into home policy on death of a spouse. Call any and all credit card companies and explain situation and any coverage. Call all utilities company as well. She going to have squeeze every penny out to keep or move from the home. Speaking from experience with a friend, it's likely she will need a death certificate to submit to the bank, utilities companies, the mortgage company, etc. in order to transfer anything that maybe not be in her name. It sucks and it's an overwhelming amount of work to do to get anything change updated. I'd give they worked together to pay bills, etc. But in my friend's case, she had no idea how to pay several bills and got fined by their HOA for non-payment compliant stuff, and she also assumed the house was paid for in the event of death, which obviously was not the case. She had to get up to speed on a lot of real-life stuff real fast. She should probably call a law enforcement non-emergency line, hospital, crisis hotline, or other preferably local resource to point her in the right direction. She'll want to see what public assistance is available and sign up for it, and also may need to visit local food pantries to help her and the kids, and look for agencies that are able to occasionally pay mortgage utilities. Eventually, she could look to see whether she may qualify for a death benefit for her late husband. And of course, if he had any life insurance, she'll want to look to cash that out. First they should grieve and process their emotions, then I guess she will need to get a job to pay the bills, maybe even a second job, and if things got really hard, I think moving back home might be an option if it's available. After that, I don't really know. That what my mom did when dad died, she moved back with her parents and got a job. The difference is not me, her, or my brother processed or grieved. We just kinda pretended he never existed, forgot about him and moved on. Does she live nearby? Start visiting her a lot, bring food, offer to babysit, that sort of thing. Stock her freezer with easy meals. Get her a gift card to a meal delivery place. Watch movies with her and the kids. Clean her house. It's hard to manage basic care needs while dealing with grief, so think along those lines. First is to check any insurance and associated benefits. It's morbid to look for the money, but you gotta look for the money. It's not going to look for you. After that, she'll need to go through the will and estate, but as the wife it should be pretty simply everything goes to wife. These are kind of the same thing, so can really be done at the same time. After that, she should look into getting whatever aid she qualifies for, such as TANF, SNAP, and WIC. She should contact her local health and human services HHS office. They'll be able to guide her through the process. She will then need to find a place she can afford to live with whatever income she can get. This might mean moving in other members of the family, selling the house, or finding more work. It'll be tough, for sure. Have her call 211. They can help find local resources for anyone in the US. Don't ask her what she needs. She doesn't know and thinking is too much work. Go clean her house or hire a service. Make her food, start a meal train, take her kids to the park. Think about what you do for your family and go do it for her. Don't fall back on let me know if you need anything. That puts the onus on her to ask, and that sucks. Speaking from experience. Please don't feel like you need to have the right words to say. There really aren't any. Just being there to listen to her if she needs it will help. Practical things like helping with groceries, making meals, laundry, cleaning up are a huge help. Also things like making a list of bills so she knows what's due when, and setting up a budget if she hasn't been part of this with her hubby. Could setting up a GoFundMe page help? I'm not familiar with the process, however have seen it help people immensely in the past. And I'm sure that your country will have crisis payments available for her. The fact that you've reached out for advice on how to help her shows what a legend you are for caring for her so much. You've got this, mate, and we've got you. Did he have any type of insurance policy? 401k? Look into home policy on death of a spouse. Call any and all credit card companies and explain situation and any coverage. Call all utilities company as well. She going to have squeeze every penny out to keep or move from the home. File for Social Security survivor benefits immediately. I'm not experienced enough to give advice, but let her know that some random Redditor wishes her nothing but the best moving forward. First things first, help her get at least 10 copies of the death certificate. File with the life insurance company first, as that can take quite a while to process. ID also get in contact with credit card banks who they have debt with. There are things they can do to assist or postpone interest accrual until the life insurance money comes in. Food stamps and WIC should be filed quickly too if she doesn't have income. Those aren't quick either. Get the life insurance ASAP. Get the kids over to a family member's house ASAP. Get the lady a job ASAP. If it's available in her area, sign her kids up for free books. https://imaginationlibrary.com if you are nearby and can help give each kid special one-on-one attention for a while. That will help. Organize a meal train if possible. Do as much as you can without asking what she needs. She probably won't be able to answer that question for a while. A resource to maybe look into for her grief. https. Do anything and everything within your power to help her and your nieces and or nephews. Help her with some chores, help her watch the children if she ever needs to go into town. She needs her family right now. If you are old enough, try to get a part-time job if she needs any extra funds for food. I hope that all goes well in the future for you and your family. Times will be tough, but will be even tougher if family doesn't help each other out. Remember that? Start a GoFundMe. I lost a brother-in-law to suicide, so I understand the sudden needs. My sister was pregnant with their third. It sucked, but literally people stepped up to help right and left through the GoFundMe. She had near $17,000 in a week to help with funeral expenses, paperwork expenses, and moving and plane tickets, plus a vehicle. They moved to Pennsylvania from British Columbia to be with family, and had used their vehicle in his plan, so needed a new one. Blessings to you for looking out for your sister. Consider setting a GoFundMe up for her. She likely won't want to do it herself. Also, she and the children will most likely need grief counseling at some point or another. If you are able to, consider staying with her for a few days, weeks to help take care of the kids' house and lessen the burden placed on her. Help make sure they are eating and taking care of themselves, etc.